Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so this is a new relationship reading that I'm doing, and it's based on, this is the masculine energy, okay, in relation to the feminine energy. So if you're a masculine energy, this is how you're feeling and or viewing the feminine energy, okay? Feminine energy, you know who you are in the relationship, same sex, whatever, yin and yang. You know if you're the feminine or the masculine within the relationship. So there's the energy, okay? So masculine, this is how you're feeling, and if you're the feminine watching in on the masculine energy, this is how they're feeling, towards the connection at this time, okay? So I just completed the feminine energy one, so we will see how the masculine is now viewing the feminine, because the feminine energy is keeping an open mind about the masculine energy, but now we need to see where the masculine is lying in this whole thing, okay? So I'm going to use the romance angel cards, and then I'm going to do cartomancy, okay? So we're going to see, what exactly is going on here. I already cleared these cards. Just quick shuffle here. One more time. So that we can see what's going on. Masculine energy as of now. And of course, energy time is fluid. We want to see where the masculine energy is as of today. And what has been going on and what, is they're transitioning through this. Masculine energy to the feminine energy. What does the masculine energy want in relation to the feminine energy? What is going on at this time? Masculine energy in relation to the feminine energy. What does the masculine energy want at this time? What does the masculine energy want at this time in relation to the feminine energy? Where are they in this connection? Oh. Any more messages in relation to the masculine energies at this time? Whoa. Okay, masculine, you're killing me here. Okay, hold on. Gotta go over here. Oh, come on. Come on. And let's go here. What else we got going on? Anything else, angels, in relation to the masculine? Oh. Any more messages for the feminine energy, masculine, and what it is that you are doing at this time? And what it is that you truly desire? Any more messages in relation to feminine energy, masculine? Okay, that was last. Bottom of the deck, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so masculine energy is wanting that passion, okay, towards the feminine. They want their heart and soul. They're wanting their heart and soul to sing with joy, okay? Because they're now being awakened to that passion they had with the feminine energy, correct? Okay. So the first romance angel card out is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, so masculine energy at this time. Energy, fluid, remember? But it's like at this time right now. So the feminine energy in their reading, cross-watch it, okay? Keeping an open mind. Now the masculine energy, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. They want to give this relationship a chance. They want to work on the partnership, okay? They are showing here that they are freeing themselves and taking back control of their life, okay? They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They want to honestly discuss their feelings. What they are showing me here is that they are separating themselves and or in separation from the feminine because they are clearing up karmic relationships. They are, clearing the energies from the past here, okay? That karmic cycle, again, I told you, the karmic cycles, the past cycles, like they need to end. They have been ending, but it's those residual feelings, okay? So they're separating themselves from these karmic partners and or clearing their energies from these past relationships. And what they're showing here is that they want to work on this partnership and they're freeing themselves and taking back control of their life. And this is something they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation about. Because the separation was caused between you two due to, fears. So we go back to karmic partners. Now we're clearing those energies during this time of separation, okay? The masculine energy is stating this could be the one. They know that you're the one, okay? They want to recapture romance with you. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. I think the feminine also had this card. This is what the feminine wants too. You both are on that vibrational level where you want that playfulness brought back, right? What needs to take place is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Releasing the past karmic relationships. Heart-to-heart conversation is what the masculine energy is showing here that they want to have with the feminine in order to release and heal from the past. Discuss that. Bringing the playfulness back, right? Because they have also been enlightened to the fact that they're on a spiritual path. Feminine energy also had this. You both have been enlightened. You know who your direct counterpart is. You know the person who ignited this passion. And you're learning to love yourself first. Feminine energy also. I told you, these relationships that came together, these direct counterpart, soul connections, your heart and soul sang with joy with that person. Masculine overall energy is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, okay? Your heart and soul hasn't been singing with joy in these karmic relationships. No, it has not. They are lessons, okay? But you met your direct counterpart and you did not recognize them until after they were gone. Now you're releasing, through this separation, all these karmic energies, clearing your energies of past karmic relationships, freeing yourself, because you want to work on this partnership, but you know you have to take back control of your life, and you want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with the feminine energy, because you have been enlightened, and now forgiving and learning needs to take place. Masculine energy is showing here that they want to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Guided on the spiritual path here. Guidance. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgiving your parents. Forgiving the way that you viewed love before. Viewed labels. Viewed, things that don't matter in connections like this. They don't. They're all man-made, society-based beliefs, right? The masculine has now been enlightened to the fact that their whole heart and soul sang with joy with this direct counterpart. They now know that this person is the one, and they're releasing these karmic energies. And loving yourself first. This, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Feminine energy also had this in their reading. This is what the feminine energy has been enlightened to on their path, and the masculine has been enlightened to the same thing. But what it's showing here now is that, like I said, one is always more enlightened than the other, and then you roll with it, right? Keep going. You don't wait for that person. You don't. You can't. Wait for what? Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait, right? No, keep going. Because as you clear your energies, you are opening up pathways in order to bring it around full circle in the way that it was meant to by divine design, okay? So the masculine has now been awakened by the feminine energy. Feminine is already a step ahead. This was the last card out here with the masculine, loving themselves first. This is what they're working on right now. Healing, inner child, healing, forgiving and learning from the past, understanding that they know now that you are the one by the way that you felt, because the inner youthful spirit was shining at that time, and then you went back into the residual feelings, which you always were going to go back into anyway. But now your masculine energy showing here, they've been enlightened to that, and they're making the effort, taking the steps, right? Healing, forgiving and learning. Through healing and forgiving and learning from the past, that's how you understand to love yourself first, right? So they want passion. They want this passion back. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. They want, this new person has stirred their romantic feelings, and they want a new path. They want to express their, oh my gosh, okay, let me just tell you right now, this was in the feminine energy too. I cleared these cards, okay, I freaking clear them. So this is go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Feminine and masculine want the same thing. You both want, you want to express your love, masculine, and the feminine wants to express theirs, right? This was the feminine. They want to ascend this to a higher level of commitment. The masculine wants to express themselves. They want to take this to a higher level of commitment. And how do you do that? By getting to know each other and deepening your bond on a deeper level, revealing your innermost selves. You didn't do that. Feminine and masculine energy did not reveal their innermost selves and deepen their bond because it wasn't designed to happen that way. You needed to look at it this way. You met this person, you only knew them for a short amount of time, and they ignited something in you. A circumstance, situation arose, whatever, it doesn't matter. And now you're both, the feminine energy has always been more awakened than the masculine. I've always felt that way, energetically speaking here. But now the masculine's catching up. They understand now. They're getting it. Okay? Because it hasn't been right since. In any relationship, life in general, beating your face against the wall, I know all about it. Okay? So, loving yourself first. Most important thing. I told you, these energies, these readings, like end up being the same over and over and over again. But it's the energies, it's the understanding, deeper understanding of yourself in relation to others and yourself. And the relationship with yourself is the only important relationship ever. Okay? So masculine energy has been awakened. Now they're moving past the karmic energies, and they are keeping an open mind. This was the overall energy for the feminine. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. I'm sure you were expecting to meet your soulmate, and they lived in another area, country, or they were age gaps, cultural background, whatever, it doesn't matter. It was designed that way. Now, feminine energy has been keeping an open mind, but so is masculine, because they know that this is the one now. The one that they had that inner youthful, just fun, feeling free, feeling fun, feeling like you could talk about anything and do anything. But then the fears crept, as they always were, and you vibrate apart. Okay. But now they know that their feelings are real and worth exploring. And they know now that their prayers, affirmations, and visualizations have been bringing you two together. That's what brought you together in the first place. You just didn't recognize each other. Now the masculine is waking up to the fact that they know who you are now. And they want to disconnect from the world around them. This was in the freaking feminine energy too, I believe. These two going off together, disconnecting from the world around them, not allowing false-based beliefs, outside circumstances, interfere with this connection. So retreating together, disconnecting, going off together, alone, in order to deepen your connection. Being vulnerable, because now you understand that you deserve love and that you are lovable. This is what the masculine energy is feeling at this time. So masculine, okay. The masculine energy needs to reveal their innermost selves. They now want this passion back. They want to be passionate with the feminine energy. They want that passion back because they haven't felt it since. I know it. Know all about it. Okay? So masculine energy, they want to allow their heart and soul to sing with joy with the feminine energy. So now what, masculine? I'm going to do the cartomancy path. See where you're at right now with these energies. And what do you plan on doing? Energies are, like I always say, time and energy is fluid. It is. Moment to moment to moment, you're existing and you're creating as you go along, okay? Freaking, I don't care what date it is. I don't care what time it is. It's moment to moment. Time is fluid. So these energies exist right now. And the masculine has now, the feminine, because of the communication problems, okay, it's as if, you're both doing the same thing, but there's no action, right? And the feminine energy, watch the video, is feeling as if the blockage is because the masculine has not been awakened. Well, what it's showing me here is masculine energy coming through is that, yes, they have. And they're clearing karmic energies right now. Forgiving and learning. But now it's time to make the effort because you want to give the relationship a chance. You want to work on the partnership. You're loving yourself first, getting your, self-respect back here. So what else? Masculine energy at this time in relation to the feminine energy. What messages are you bringing through? Any more messages? Masculine? Just go flipper? No. Masculine. Okay, this, coincidences, never such a thing. The only card that I can see right now is this card. In the same position that the feminine, this is the last card out in the feminine deck. Or cartomancy, excuse me. Is that it for the cartomancy? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Diamonds. New beginning, new phase of life. This also means ascending this to a higher level of commitment. First card out, flipped over. I'm telling you, I can't see. I don't know what's coming out here. Victory. The highest level of completion in a relationship. To you, masculine energy. That's what you want. Passion. Heart and soul sing with joy. How do you do that? Victory. This was in the overall weekly energy reading. There were only 3 cards out in the cartomancy for the overall weekly. And this was the last one. Being victorious. Wow. You want to be victorious, and you want a new beginning, but it's in the upside down position, and you feel as if you cannot manifest this. This is the same thing that was in the feminine energy. The Joker in the upside down, this is also the Magician in Tarot. Feeling as if you cannot manifest this, okay? Because what needs to happen is there needs to be communication in order to resolve problems. Because you cut this person out of your life. And it's caused you loneliness and depression. And what lies here is worry and anxiety and needing to make a decision, right? But what you're showing me here is you want this. You want this new beginning in this new phase of life. With none other masculine than the lover of your soul. This heart energy here. Right? This is, this is how you're viewing the feminine under these Queen of Heart energies here. You want a new beginning and a new phase of life. You want to ascend this to a higher level of commitment. This is what you're showing me here. You want victory over all this. You want victory over this new beginning being in the upside down position. There needs to be communication. Communication has been non-existent. If anything, it has not been anything good, because you cut this person out of your life, and it has caused loneliness. It has caused depression. It has caused you to feel as if now you cannot manifest this new beginning, but you want victory over this. Communication in order to resolve the problems, but yet the communication has been mute because you cut this person out of your life. And now there's worry and anxiety around it because you want to bring communication, but you don't know what you're going to be met with. You don't know if you're going to be met with lower level vibrations from the feminine because you have been denying. You've been working on gaining your independence. Again, separation, releasing, clearing our energies from past residual karmic relationships, clearing up the karmic relationships. Showing here that you're going through the transitioning. It's not complete yet, but you're going through the transitioning. You're now using careful planning. You're not pushing things because you want future success. You want this victory. So you're not pushing against the lower level energies that have been caused because you want to be victorious over the new beginning being in the upside down because now you cut this person out of your life. It's caused you worry and anxiety. And the communication in order to resolve the problems has actually caused more worry and anxiety because we weren't speaking our truth. Because why? Because we needed to go through this transitioning of understanding of loving ourselves first. And now you have been enlightened to that. And now you're not pushing things because you want future success. And you're not pushing things based off of the fact of these unrequited love feelings. That is exactly what you are transitioning through. It's showing here that you're working on your finances. You want that freedom. You want to free yourself, not only financially, but you want to free yourself from all the lower level feelings. And what it's showing here is that you want to take off the mask. You no longer want to be deceptive. This is freeing ourselves from deception. The masculine energy wants to free themselves from the deception that they have caused. Okay? So, masculine energy is showing me here that they are going through a transitioning. They feel they are going to be victorious over this because they've been enlightened. They're transitioning. They're not pushing things because they want future success, because they're releasing and clearing those energies, as I stated before. They want this new beginning in this new phase of life. They feel this towards the feminine. They know that they have to make improvements in order to have their efforts rewarded. And the lack of progression and the serious setback with this union coming together is due to the fact that this was by divine design. This was in the freaking Cartomancy path with the feminine energy. But this is giving our time and energy freely here, making a choice to do that. And bringing these loving messages. This is Cupid, the bringer of love. Because there's been negative emotions attached to unfortunate events from the past, okay, with the feminine energy, which has caused scattered energies, fickleness, changeability. But now it's time to make the choice, because your wishes and your desires, masculine, is to communicate, okay, communicate with the feminine energy, which could be directly affecting your home environment. There is a need to deepen the bond, get to know each other, but there is issues within the home environment that could be affecting this progression. But this is what needs to be communicated, because you now have been enlightened. This is your spirit guides. This is Apollo, the bringer of light, being enlightened, heightened psychic abilities, understanding on a deeper level throughout this spiritual journey. And now what you want to do is lay foundations for future success. This is verbal communication, traveling to see the person in order to take action and change in your social standing, because you have been feeling fenced in and sick and tired of unhealthy situations in your life. And that is due to the fact that you need to clear and complete this karmic energy cycle, because you now know that this person is the person who reflected these loving feelings. And that is where your passion overall is, where your heart and soul sings with joy. But at the end of the day, the first card out was the Ten of Hearts. It trumps everything in this reading, because the masculine energy is showing here that they want victory over this whole entire situation that has been, viewed at as, an unfortunate situation with the feminine energy. And they cut the person out. There's been nothing but lower level feelings surfacing, karmic relationships that need to end, because they now have been enlightened to the person who they had passion with and allowed their heart and soul to sing with joy with. And they are now keeping an open mind about that soulmate, the lover of their soul, their direct counterpart, the person they felt the passion with, right? And masculine energy, overall, first card out, Ten of Hearts, victorious over this. This was also the card. Yeah, we have coincidences nowhere. Okay, I don't know what else to say here. This was the last card out on the Cartomancy before I started going from the bottom of the deck, as intuitively guided to do. But this was the last card out on this path. This is the first card out. Now. Overall weekly energy reading that I just did. 3 cards came out on the Cartomancy path, and I was intuitively guided. That's it. What was it? Removing the mask. When you remove the mask, masculine, what do you get? Victory. Your heart and soul now sings with joy with the person, your direct counterpart, the one that you know now who they are, because you have been enlightened. Watch the overall energy reading for the week. Scroll the whole way freaking through to the end if you want. But this card came out about removing the deceptive mask because you're deceiving no one but yourself. And when you do, and you speak your truth, you make the effort towards the person who made your heart and soul sing with joy, there is where all of your victory and abundance lies. Because this person reflected these feelings from you, and you went back into karmic relationships and cycles in order to transition out of these negative, lower level emotions. It's now time for you to free yourself and take back control of your life. And that is what the masculine energy is feeling at this time in relation to the feminine energy. They want to be victorious over this. But what needs to happen is you need to make the effort towards the feminine energy. And the feminine energy, in relation to the masculine, has been enlightened, awakened. They have been working on themselves. And they are feeling as if you, either masculine, don't know who they are in relation to you, or they feel as if you still are not completing a transitioning period in karmic relationships. What masculine is showing me is that they've been enlightened and they are now working on themselves in order to come forward, and they feel they are going to be victorious over this. So we shall see if the masculine energy, because this is as of now, time's fluid, energies are fluid. These are the energies energies as of now, energies shift and change. But it's now time to come forward with our truth, be ourselves, right? Overall weekly energy, all tying in together. I told you, House of Insanity in the best way possible, because there are no freaking coincidences here. None. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed. That is my new intuitive feminine masculine energy read. I'll be doing them once a week. And I hope you enjoyed. Love you, bye.